Okay, it says in Exodus 23:13, it says, and in all things that I have said unto you, be ye circumspect, and make no mention of the name of other gods, neither let it be heard out of thy mouth. He's giving them instructions when he went to when they were supposed to go to the promised land. He says, and in these things that I have said unto you, be ye circumspect, means guard or observe or take heed or watch. And make no mention of the name of other gods, neither let it be heard out of thy mouth. And 23:23 says, for mine angel shall go before thee, and bring thee unto the Ammonites, and the Hittites, and the Perizzites, and the Canaanites, and the Hivites, and the Jebusites, and I will cut them off. What was basically he saying? ये जो जगह था, ये लोग रहता था. Ammonite, Hittites, Perizzites, Canaanites, Hivites. There were 7 nations who were staying. God said, this will be your promised land, Israel. कनन, वो नाम उसका कनन था उस टाइम. ये सब जगह लोग रहते थे उधर. And then what he says, thou shalt not bow down to their gods, nor serve them, nor do after their works, but thou shalt utterly overthrow them and quit break down their images. I will just again read that. Thou shalt not bow down to other gods, nor serve them, nor do after their works, but thou shalt utterly overthrow. Utterly overthrow is destroy. Them and quit break. Quit break is also burst or crush them. Down their images. Images is columns. They were columns they were worshipping. It's Exodus 23:25 says, and ye shall serve the Lord your God, and he shall bless thy bread. Now what he's saying, see, ye shall serve the Lord your God. Lord is Yehovah Elohim. Yehovah is self-existent, eternal. It means Yehovah. Ye shall serve the Lord your God. And now what he will do once you serve him? What is the meaning of serve? You shall enslave, make a slave of you, or you shall worship the Lord your God. And now what will happen? And he shall bless thy bread and thy water and will take away a sickness away from the midst of thee. What he said? Ye shall serve the Lord. He didn't say you shall be highly educated or you shall be highly skilled and then he shall give you bread. Huh? I'm not saying don't be highly skilled. God also gives you skill for his kingdom and a lot of things are there. I'm not saying that. But some of you all are there standing. Nah, I'm out, left out. No. Ye shall serve the Lord. Now what? When you serve the Lord, what? And he shall bless thy bread and thy water, and I will take sickness away from the midst of thee. There shall nothing cast their young. Nothing cast means there shall none cast their young with miscarry. I mean, there won't be any miscarriage among you. No be barren. Barren is what? Sterile. Sterile is infertile. In thy land, the number of thy days I will fulfill. Fulfill is I will satisfy. I will send my fear before thee. Now what is doing? See, I will send my fear before thee, and I will destroy all the people to whom thou shalt come, and I will make all thine enemies turn their backs unto thee. Means what? Turn their backs means what? Enemy turning your back unto thee means he's running from you. What is not because you are strong, not because you are big mighty. What is saying? Because I will send my fear. People seeing you won't fear you. He will fear the fear of God. They will run from that place. And I will send hornets before the hornets are like the big bees, like very stinging bees. You can die. And I will send hornets before thee, which shall drive out the Hivites and the Canaanites and the Hittites from before thee. Means what he's saying? I will send these insects and they will drive them out from the land. And I will not drive them out from before thee in 1 year, lest the land become desolate and the beasts of the field multiply against thee. Means what he's saying? I will drive them slowly. Why? Because there are wild animals around. Wild animals are there. They will otherwise, if I drive them out, you will be few people and the wild animals will attack you. So I will drive them out slowly. Now say, by little and little I will drive them out from before thee until thou be increased and inherit the land. And I means what God is saying? God has a plan for you, good plan. His systematic plan. He's saying you only have to serve me. Do what I say. Command, my command. Obey it. I have a plan, protection, everything guaranteed. And I will set thy bounds. I will set thy bound. Bounds is the boundary, the territory. From the Red Sea, even to the sea of the Philistines, and from the desert unto the river, I will deliver the inhabitants of the land into your hand. Who is delivering the inhabitants of the land into their hand? God, not their strength, not their might. God. Why? Because they are hearkening. They are serving Him. And thou shalt drive them out before thee. What they are doing? They are just coming. ऐसा शो मरता है, पिस्टल है, गन सब अंदर ही है, आता है वो लोग भाग रहे. क्यों भाग रहे? Why they are running? Not because of fear of them, not because of their armory, because of the fear of God they are running, driven out. Now see, this is most important. Thou shalt make no covenant with them, nor with their gods. When you go in the land, don't make a covenant. What is the meaning of covenant? Like an agreement, like a treaty. Covenant. मैं बोला था ना last time. ये जो हमारा जो what is सासू grandmother, grandfather, दादा दादी जो किया उधर अब उनको जानकारी नहीं था, वो कुछ उसको कुछ मदद चाहिए था, तो किसने बोला हाँ उधर जाओ रे, वो कुछ करता है रे, कुछ पाउडर देगा, ये देगा, आपका जो लाइफ बदलेगा. वो लोग जाता है. व्हाट दे हैव डन नाउ? दे वेंट. त्यांचे मातशे लाइफ किती जाता सांगता देवसाराचे. व्हेन इट कम्स टू डेवल, शैतान का ऐसा होता है, तेरा लाइफ बदलेगा वो टाइम पे. अरे वाह बोलेगा, पावर नहीं, ये पावर है, मगर बाद में फटेगा पूरा लाइफ. Now what happened? They do that. They get what they want. Satisfied. Now what has happened? They are in a covenant, demonic covenant, agreement. That agreement is, ते agreement covenant उरला त्या रोखतान आता. तू योचे पयली तू ऑलरेडी हारलो ते कॉव्हनंटान. ते तुझे दादा दादी जो किया ना, तभी तू ऑलरेडी था वो रक्त में उनका, आया ही नहीं, 400 साल बाद भी नहीं आया, मगर आप ऑलरेडी वो लोग जो किया ये कवनेंट. नाउ व्हाट इज सेइंग, thou shalt make no covenant, no agreement with them, nor with their gods. They shall not dwell in thy land, lest they make thee sin against me. For if thou serve their gods, it will surely be a snare unto thee. What is snare? A trap. तो म्हणटा कितें, आय एम रिडिंग स्लोली. They shall not dwell in thy land. This was the God. Wherever they went, they had to drive the inhabitants of that land. Why? Why? Lest they make thee to sin. So he's saying, lest they make thee to sin against me. For if thou serve their gods, it will surely be a snare unto thee. He's saying, if you serve that other gods, it will be a trap unto thee. I have shown previously, serving an idol is nothing but serving demons. Here there are no other gods. Even in the we showed the newcomers I'm talking. Here there are no other gods. I will show you in that summary. There are no other gods. Paul says when you offer worship to these idols, you are worshipping to the devil. So here what God is saying, other gods is they were worshipping, thinking that is God to them. So he is referring here, God is saying, don't worship their gods, otherwise it will be a trap unto thee. First he's saying what? I will bless your bread, I will bless your water, I will be in front of you, enemies will get scared of you if you serve me. But here he's saying, if you make a treaty with the other gods, coming with idolatry also, today also you are making a treaty in idol worship with other gods, with demons. So we'll read.
हांव तुमकां सांगला त्या सगळ्याक लक्ष दियात. खंयच्याय दुसऱ्या देवाचे नाव घेवू नाकात. तुमच्या वंटाचेर ते केन्नाच आयकून घेवचे न्ही. म्हजो दूत तुजे मुखार वेतलो आनी तुका आमोरितांच्या, हितीतांच्या, पेरिजितांच्या, कानानकारांच्या, हेविताच्या आनी जेबुसूताच्या गांवांनी व्हरतलो आनी ह्या सगळ्याचो हांव भस्म करतलो. तांच्या देवांक तुमी नमस्कार करूं नाकात वो बोजू नाकात आनी ताच्यो धर्मीक चाली तुमी पाळी नाकात. तांचे देव भायर उडयात आनी तांचे पवित्र कामे मोडून तांचो चुरो करात. सर्वेस्परा तुमच्या देवाक नमस्कार करात आनी हांव तुमच्या कानाप पिवनाचेर आशीर्वाद दितलो.
तो म्हणटा कितें?
सर्वेस्परा तुमच्या देवाक नमस्कार
करात आनी मागीर कितें कोत्ता तो? मागीर तो कितें कोत्तलो तेजे पयलीं करचो ना तो. तू नमस्कार कर, मागीर पळय.
काना पिवनाचेर आशीर्वाद दितलो आनी तुमचे सूर पिडेंतली तुमकां.
आनी आय ते कानाचेर आशीर्वाद घातल्यार तू कितलेय हे जावं, एड्युकेशन कितलो गड्डो जावं, तुझे खाना पीना रहेगा, कितना भी गड्ढा रहने दे, आशीर्वाद है परमेश्वर का, तो तेरा वो खाना आएगा ही, पीना आएगा ही. आशीर्वाद नहीं है तो स्ट्रगलिंग, वो भी स्ट्रगलिंग करके खाना नहीं आएगा.
तुमच्या देशांत कोणाचो गोडपात जावचो ना, न्हय म्हूण कोणूच ओस्तरी वारसी उंची ना. आनी हांव तुका तुज्या जिविताचो पूर्ण ओप दितलो. तुमचे फुडें हांव म्हजी भिरांत धाडटलो. तुमी झुजूंक वेतात त्या लोकां मदें
कोणाचो भिरांत धाडटा तेजो भिरांत धाडटा. जे लोक तुका पळयतले ते तुका भिवचे ना, ते देवाक पळोवन भितले. तो देव कितें आहा ते भिरांत आसतले तेंचे भितर. युअर एनिमीज विल गेट स्कॅर्ड ऑफ यू. वाय? नॉट बिकॉज ऑफ यू. They can attack you, but they will have some fear that God has put in them.
गोंधळ करून सुटतलो आनी सगळे तुमचे दुश्मन पळापळ काडटले. हिवीत आनी कानानीत आनी हितीत हांकां सगळ्यांक भायर धांवडावचे खातीर तुमचे मुखार हांव गांजील सोडटलो. तुमचे मुखार एकाच वर्सा मदें हांव तांकां भायर घालचो ना, कित्याक सगळो देश सरोणे जावन रानवटी मनजाती विरुद्ध तुमच्या झुजूंक जावचे ना. पूण आस्ते आस्ते हांव तुमचे मुखार तांकां थंयची भायर काडटलो.
म्हणजे हिंगा कितें सांगूंक सोदता देव? तेन्ना देव तुजें प्लॅनिंग केलेलें आहा न्हू. बिफोर द फावंडेशन ऑफ द वर्ल्ड युअर पर्पस इज ऑलरेडी सेट. प्लॅन सगळें तुजें सेट आहा. देव म्हणटा कितें? तेन्ना हांवें तुजे ते प्लॅनान तूं चलतलो न्हू ते सेट ऑलरेडी आहा. तुका कांय भिवपाची गरज ना, सगळे सेक्युरिटी सगळे आहा. तूं तितून चल. तूं कितें म्हणटा, देव हांव हे बिझनस कोत्ता हिंगा ब्लेसिंग बेसांव घाल. देव म्हणटा अरे बाबा तुका थिंगा ऑलरेडी दवरलेलें आहा कितें, तूं हिंगा कित्याक बसता रे, तुजें ब्लेसिंग एवरीथींग इज देर बाय युअर हियर. सो हिंगा पळय तेजें सगळें प्लॅनिंग केलेलें आहा. ते जानवरां कितें जातलें तो सगळें प्लॅनिंग केलां देवान तेंकां. मागीर
आणि तुमचो लोक वाडोवन वचून तो गांव तुमच्या ताब्यांत जातलो. तुमच्यो शिमो तांबड्या दोऱ्यान तावन फिलिस्तेवकारांच्या दोऱ्यापुऱ्यान आनी आकाबा वरोणे तावन इफ्रेत नदीपुऱ्यान पावतल्यो. त्या देशांत वस्ती करतल्या वयर हांव तुमकां पदवी दितलो आनी तुमी तांकां तुमचे मुखार धांवडायतले. तांचे लागीं वो
आतां हें आयक, हें मेन, हें आयक.
तांचे लागीं वो तांच्या देवा लागीं कसलीच कबलात करूं नाकात. ह्या पोरजांक
तेंच्या
तुमच्या
पक्कन वच, स्लो वच.
तांचे लागीं वो तांच्या देवा लागीं कसलीच कबलात करूं नाकात. ह्या पोरजांक तुमच्या देशांत रावूंक दिवं नाकात, ना तर ती तुमकां म्हजेर पाप आदारून शी करीत. तांच्या देवाची तुमी सेवा करशात जाल्यार तुमी खरेंच फासाक सांपडटले.
हय, देल बी अ ट्रॅप. आणि हे आयडॉलेट्री इज नथिंग बट वर्शिपिंग दॅट गॉड्स, पेगन गॉड्स, वर्शिपिंग डिमॉनिक एंटिटीज. So don't think by worshipping you're worshipping the same God. And all God has clearly said, we have gone previously, we'll go in the main points again. God has clearly said, do away with them. They are not to be worshipped.
मेरे आदेश का पूरी तरह पालन करो. किसी दूसरे देवी देवता का नाम लेकर प्रार्थना नहीं करो. तुम्हारे मुख से उनके नाम सुनाई तक ना दे. मेरा दूत तुम्हारे आगे आगे चलेगा और तुम्हें अमोरियो, हित्तियों, परिज्जियों, कनानियों, हिब्बियों तथा यबूसियों के देश पहुंचा देगा और मैं उनका सर्वनाश करूंगा. तुम ना तो उनके देवी देवताओं की वंदना और पूजा करोगे और ना उनके कार्यों का अनुकरण करोगे.
अभी ये जब मूर्ति का पूजा करता है तो उनका पूजा करता है तुम, ये बुरा आत्मा का.
बल्कि उन मूर्तियों का सर्वनाश करोगे और उनके समारोह के टुकड़े टुकड़े कर दोगे. तुम अपने प्रभु ईश्वर की सेवा करोगे और वह तुम्हारे अन्न जल को आशीर्वाद देगा.
कभी आशीर्वाद देगा जब तुम उसका पूजा करोगे.
और मैं तुमसे बीमारियां दूर रखूंगा. ना तो तुम्हारे देश में गर्भपात होगा और ना कोई बाज रहेगी. मैं तुम्हारी आयु के दिन बढ़ाऊंगा. मैं अपना आतंक तुम्हारे आगे आगे भेजूंगा और दिन राष्ट्रों के क्षेत्र में तुम प्रवेश करोगे. मैं उनमें घबराहट पैदा करूंगा. मैं सब शत्रुओं को तुम्हारे सामने से भगाता रहूंगा. मैं तुम्हारे आगे आगे बड़े भेजूंगा जो हिब्बियों, कनानियों और हित्तियों को तुम्हारे सामने से भगा देगा.
वो ये लोग कौन था? ये लोग ओरिजिनल लोग था कनन के गांव में, या अभी इजराइल है. तो वो बोल रहा है मैं सबको भगाएगा.
मैं उन्हें एक ही वर्ष के अंदर नहीं भगाऊंगा, नहीं तो वह देश उजाड़ हो जाएगा और जंगली जानवरों की बढ़ती संख्या से तुम्हें नुकसान होगा. जब तक तुम्हारी संख्या बहुत अधिक नहीं हो जाएगी और तुम भूमि के पूरे अधिकारी नहीं बन जाओगे.
मतलब इसका मतलब क्या? परमेश्वर ऑलरेडी आपका ये भविष्य ऑलरेडी देखा है, वो सब सिक्योरिटी सब डाला है उधर. अब सिर्फ चलना है उसके अंदर, उसके सिवाय पे.
तब तक मैं उन्हें तुम्हारे सामने से धीरे धीरे भगाता रहूंगा. मैं तुम्हारी भूमि की सीमाएं लाल समुद्र से लेकर फिलिस्तियों के समुद्र तक और मरुभूमि से फरात नदी तक निश्चित कर दूंगा. मैं वहाँ के निवासियों को तुम्हारे अधिकार में दे दूंगा और तुम उन्हें अपने सामने से निकाल दोगे. तुम ना तो उनसे और ना उनके देवताओं से समझौता करो. उन्हें अपने देश में रहने नहीं दो. कहीं ऐसा ना हो कि तुम उनके देवताओं की सेवा करो और यह तुम्हारे लिए फंदा बन जाए।
ये क्या होता है? बाय डूइंग दिस आइडल वर्शिप यू आर पुटिंग अ ट्रैप ऑन योर ओन सेल्फ. यू आर नॉट मेकिंग अ फेवर फॉर मी. म्हाका तुम्ही फावर करिना हे मुर्तीचे पुजा करून. म्हाका कांयच जावचें ना. उजो तुजे पेट्टलो म्हाजेर न्हू. तो आतां तुमकां खबर ना, नो प्रॉब्लम. पयली फावटी गोमोन येयला, टीक टू इट. सो देर इज बॉरोड टायम. यू कम आउट, बेल युअर सेल्फ आउट बिफोर इट्स टू लेट. ओके, हें आतां कितें जावपाचें आहा? विच इज अ बिग फेस्टिवल कमिंग? हा, ईस्टर बोलते हैं. और कौन? हाँ, गुड फ्राइडे. बाद में मीन्स ईस्टर, बेसिकली ईस्टर इट इज. ओके,
Monday, Thursday.
मंडे थर्सडे. ओके, हाँ. So Easter is coming. It's not Easter. I will show you here. The festival is a pagan god. That is why you are. तेका लागून तुम्ही तांती बा मेवता पळय बाजारान. ते तांती is all about fertility. Ashtar, the goddess Ashtar. It's a pagan god. ये bunny rabbit. You see Playboy magazine with bunny. They are all relating to sex, fertility, sex. The day is right. It is on a Sunday. The day is right. Day is right. It is a resurrection Sunday. It's not Easter. Easter is a pagan festival. Ishtar. Okay. We see Deuteronomy 16:21. Okay, I'll read. Thou shalt not plant thee a grove of any trees. What you shall not do? Thou shalt not plant thee a grove of any trees. Now what is the thing? Grove is what? Grove is Ashira. Ashira is a pagan female goddess. Okay, Deuteronomy 16:21 says, thou shalt not plant thee a grove of any trees. What is a grove? A grove is Ashira, also known as Astrid, a Phoenician goddess. Okay, it is an anti-Semitic. They say it is something Noah's one of his sons Shem, from that place it is coming. But when I went to a research on this, it is nothing but now listen. What I am. This is a net search that I did. The grooves, Ashrim, okay, or Ashira was a Canaanitish goddess. Means ये जो goddess क्या देवी, वो कैनानाइट, वो जो इजराइल जाने वाला था उधर था. ये देवी का पूजा करते थे वो लोग पहले का. whose worship was celebrated with licentious. Licentious is immoral, sexually immoral. Okay, it is like a freedom thing, rights. She corresponded to Ashtoreth of the Phoenician. Okay, where is Phoenicia? Phoenicia is the current day in Lebanon. Lebanon is the north bordering Israel. And Ishtar of the Assyrians. Ishtar is of the Assyrians. Ishtar. This Ishtar is what you are, Catholics are celebrating Easter. Ishtar, okay? And seems to have been adored as a goddess of productive powers of nature. A symbol was a tree. Why you are bringing Christmas tree, Ray? What has Christmas tree to do with your God, Ray? What is this Santa Claus to do? Making everybody Santa Claus. What is the tree? The trees were worshipped. Where is this? Her symbol was a tree. And this Ishtar is an Assyrian goddess. Adored as the goddess of productive powers. This is why you have an egg. You go for an Easter egg. From where that Easter egg came? They are all pagan gods, pagan religions brought into Catholicism, because Catholicism was very, it came into existence quite before. So what happened? All pagan religions came absorbed into Catholicism, and it is called now the universal, whatever they call it. The term. It's all paganism. Thou shalt not plant thee a grove of any trees. Means thou shalt not plant thee that, what is saying? A grove of any trees. The tree, certain tree was there. It was a grove, an Ashtoreth symbol, near the altar of the Lord thy God. What they were doing in front of the altar. If you see in Exodus, where I said the 10 commandments, you say, I am the Lord your God, ye shall have no other gods before me, the first commandment. No other gods. And here they are planting that tree. They reached a place, these Israeli people reached a place. ये जो लोग इतना दूर पहुंचा भगवान से, ये झाड़ भी लगाता था भगवान के altar के पास. Altar, in front of the altar, powerful thing of God. We thou shall make thee. 22. Neither shalt thou set thee up an image which the Lord thy God hateth. Image is what? Image here is also that column. Y'all won't set up any column here. The Lord thy God hateth. Jehovah Elohim hates this. Yeah, 1 and 21, 16, 21, 22. Deuteronomy. अभी ये सुनो हाँ.
सर्वेस्परात वेदी उभारतात त्यांना त्याचे कुशिक आशिरा
हाँ
देवीची
ये आशिरा नावही दिला. आशिरा गुड.
आशिरा देवीची कुरू कुणा घालू नकात.
होय हे आल्तर देवाचो आल्तर आणि आशिरा देवीचे हे हाडटात. आणि हे कितें झाड तुम्ही ती क्रिसमसाक घालता मरे कितें झाडां. आणि हे कितें झाड हे इफ यू गो नो शी corresponds, this goddess corresponds to Ashtaroth of the Phoenicians, and Ishtar, she corresponds to Ishtar of the Assyrians. This Phoenician goddess, she corresponds to these gods. Ishtar. It is not a Christian to do with Christianity. It may be a.
आणि मूर्ती पूजा खुर्च्या पात्राचे कांबे उभारून नकात. सर्वेस्पर देव
फातराचे हे फातरा कितें एक्चुअली ते व्हॉट इज दॅट द लिंग म्हणते हे घालतात ते तेंचे देवाचे ते. And for your information, हे जो कॅथलिक पहिली फाटी तांकां काय खबर ना. Torah, the first 5 books of Moses, पहिली first 5 books in the Bible, they were known by the Israelis way beyond Yeshua could come, Jesus could come, way beyond. Even Jesus observed the Torah. And Catholics are saying that they are worshipping that God. How they get access? Because of Jesus. So how can you make your own religious system and your own canon laws and say something? That's what I'm trying to bring the point. वापस पोतून वाचलो ते 21, 22.
सर्वेस्पराक वेदी उभारतात त्यांना त्याचे कुशिक आशिरा देवीची कुरू कुणा घालू नका. आणि मूर्ती पूजा खुर्च्याक फातराचे कांबे उभारून नकात. सर्वेस्पर देव हाका काटाळटा.
प्रभु अपने ईश्वर के लिए अपनी बनाई हुई वेदी के पास अशेरा देवी के लिए.
हाँ ये भी बोलता है इधर अशेरा देवी नाम लिया. अच्छा ये क्या इंग्लिश डजंट हैव दैट. वेरी गुड. The revised versions are having, it is having, but no in the King James doesn't. Okay, it's the old. Then what happened? No, over time they are revising, they are bringing the names, very important names. Names are very important. Okay.
अशेरा देवी के लिए कोई पूजा स्तंभ नहीं लगाओगे और वहाँ कोई पवित्र स्मारक नहीं.
ये अशेरा देवी ईस्टर देवी भी है. ईस्टर, अभी तुम ईस्टर सेलिब्रेट करने वाला है ना. तांती हटले कौन हटता तांती.
कोई पवित्र स्मारक नहीं स्थापित करोगे क्योंकि यह प्रभु तुम्हारे ईश्वर की दृष्टि में घृणित है.
God looks at your heart. What the Bible says, no, we will go there one day. The preparation of the hearts of men and the answer of the lips is from the Lord. The preparation of the hearts of men means God prepares your heart, you cannot prepare. But the submission to His Lordship you have to do. It is a joint heir, co-heir with Christ. Joint heir. Now the new terminology, I am not using old terminology of joint check account. Till both the parties agree that money cannot be removed. Both the signatures. Your joint account. Without you doing, you care the damn for God. God will stay like that, wait for you till you come. But preparation of heart is done by God. You cannot do anything. God will do it. But the submission, when He's preparing your heart, what will happen? No? Pruning. Mango tree, they say when you prune, no? आम का झाड़ when ऐसा pruning किया तो और आता है पान, और आया पान तो और fruit फल आता है. Pruning. हाँ त्यांना ते pruning करताना ते दुखता. Scraping, pruning. That pruning will take place for everybody who is a born again, who accepts Christ. Because what we need subtraction of yourself. अभी कांदा ले, कांदा ऐसा ही बैठा है तो कुछ वास नहीं आता है, मगर उसका बाहर का स्किन निकाला एक तो the aroma comes more strong, so much that your eyes also start burning to a point. ये वैसे ही अंदर जो है वो दिखना है. Christ in you, the hope of glory. Not you, you're dead to self. So when any born again, जो born again बोलता है ना, when you come to a place, I, me, myself, Christ died for me, it is me, no longer, no, the Bible says, it is no longer I, but Christ who liveth in me. Christ has to show out, not you. You're dead. Forget about you. What you're talking about you. खत्म हुआ तुम. जब आप परमेश्वर यीशुआ को मान के लिए आप खत्म हुआ, आपका लाइफ खत्म हुआ. अभी यीशुआ का लाइफ आपके अंदर से दिखना है संसार को. आपका लाइफ नहीं, आपका लाइफ गया, मर गया उस दिन तुम. Jesus in the garden of Gethsemane said, Lord, it is not my will, but let thy will be done. He says, I submit to the Father's will. We also as Christians born again, we have to humbly submit करना है. Our will to the Father's will. It is no longer me, but Christ that liveth in me.